Happy Wednesday, everybody. Sorry for the wait. I cannot see chat. I mean, I cannot see you where I'm supposed to see you, and that annoys me, and it's still not working, so I will try to fix that momentarily. But first, hello Mortonat. Congrats on being first. I am shocked and awed. Can you say that? I mean, clearly I just did, but does it feel like a compliment kind of thing? That you have paused a 4-hour video essay from the ending of Mighty No. 9 better be worth it. I think we will see the ending today. I think there'll even be time to potentially play through the entire DLC. I hope it's gonna be worth it. I've been thinking about the game a lot since yesterday, but we can get to that in a moment. Also, hello Psycho, congrats on being second. Nice, it very much is Wednesday, everybody. Yes, chat broke and tell bad jokes. No, chat overlay there works and I can see you on my main screen, but I want to see you there because then this is easier for my eyes. So, let's see if refreshing this thing works. So, here's the thing. I've been thinking about Mighty No. 9 ever since playing through quite a bit of it yesterday. And the reason is, as I told you all during my surprisingly dark and emotional opening monologue, it wasn't supposed to be like that. The intention was different, but oh well. I've backed this game because I really believed it could be great. It's not so far. I don't love this game. I very much don't recommend anybody buy this because it's just meh. If you've played every other video game ever made, cool, but anyway. But there are good bits and pieces that are enjoyable. So that made me think about games where objectively most people would agree that they're not great, but I have a soft spot for them. So first of all, when I collect my thoughts, my question is, do you have games that other people say are bad, but you really enjoy them? Or maybe even you yourself think, it's not that great, but there's something about it that keeps bringing me back, that I'm like addicted to. And I keep playing it, or I replay it every now and then because I just feel like I want to. Does that make sense? Eevee 50 stream streak. Tifa isn't here to save us, so love. I'm doing my best Tifa impression now. Emotional support Togepi is back. We're gonna get through this. And I can now see half of chat, which is better than earlier. I think I can live with this up until the break. Doing things live. Has potential, it just needs some tweaks. 100% fixable. Yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, the idea of dashing past enemies to get the power-ups, okay, it's different from the base Mega Man idea of you just shoot things until they explode and then you pick up what they drop sometimes, based on RNG. That's nifty. I dig the idea that, especially from a playing through this over and over to try to get a higher score or a better time, you know, something that gives it replayability. The idea that every enemy has an attribute, gives you a certain type of upgrade for a limited time, that's nice because then there's a strategy to this. You can plan where you want to go and how you want to tackle these things, and you can maybe find new strategies if you actually bother picking up the pickups. You do the Excel thingies. But then the hitboxes are weird sometimes, and I want to say I've taken damage in moments where I didn't expect I would be taking damage because I touched enemies. And I understand that touching enemies is bad. I've been playing video games for long enough that that's a thing, that you just take damage by touching things, okay? But you make me dash through them. Sometimes enemies take more than one hit. So either I'm just bad at it, again, that's with me very much always a reason, or the game isn't coherent in how it tells you which enemies you can touch and which ones you don't. I don't know if that's just something I haven't picked up on, because I want to dislike the game, but I also want to have a fair opinion of it. Does it make sense? I think that's the main issue. It had the potential to be great. Yeah, I mean, it was very much shown off to be like not a sequel to the Mega Man and Mega Man X and Zero games, I think, were out at that time already. Were the ZX games out? I don't remember. Didn't like those. It was supposed to be more of an evolution. You know, it was like 2.5 dimensional. There was stuff happening. It was more of a logical next step for what Mega Man could have been. And I want to say with Mega Man 11 they did a really good job. I mean, that released... When did Mega Man 11 release? Now I need to look that up. Mega Man 11 release date. 2018, so 2 years and something after Mighty No. 9 finally got released. And Mega Man 11 does things different. They got this gear system, I forgot the proper name of it, which makes you either faster or stronger or both for a very limited amount of time. And that's really cool. I don't think it necessarily needs that, but it's a nice idea to keep the games fresh without making the classic Mega Man games more like Mega Man X, you know, with dashing and wall jumps and all that. So, I don't know. Streak will be dead next week thanks to a trip into Boston. Evie, I'm sorry. If we didn't have a schedule, I would totally cancel our streams on most days. It is what it is. But think of it positively. You can get the 50 back again at some point. Potentially. After 40 years of video games, it's hard to innovate. Yeah, fair. That is a thing. Like, you can sit there and try to rack your brain to try to find a combination of genres or approaches that haven't been done before by other games. I'm at a point where I don't think every game needs to be innovative. I just want them to be good. You know? Like, I'm perfectly fine playing another turn-based JRPG with a story that starts with you getting a cat out of a tree and ends with you killing God, as long as it's well made. As long as the story makes sense, potentially is driving the whole thing forward, the characters aren't complete shitheads, the gameplay is good. No. Last thing that revolutionized was Dark Souls. Yeah, but really set a trend, didn't it? Making games more difficult again. Or killing the cat and getting God out of a tree. I'm pretty sure there are games like that nowadays too. Because I feel like in the last, especially decade or so, it has been like the focus has shifted a little bit away from AAA games. You know, any new game made by Capcom, Activision, Blizzard, you know, the old names back when, like 20 years ago or so, when you didn't know whether a game was good, you just looked at the box art and then you saw who made the game, and if it was a company whose games you've enjoyed, good chance where you would enjoy this game too. Doesn't really work like that anymore, necessarily at least. But I have maybe it's just my media diet or the games I see and end up playing, but I want to say that indie developers, AA games or whatever you want to call them, have become more mainstream. So, I don't know. I feel like in my childhood I didn't play any indie games. As a matter of fact, if something was labeled an indie game, I usually would avoid it because, like, nah, can't be that good. Otherwise I'd be with a big publisher, you know? So, I don't know if that was just snobbish of me and I really missed out on some gems, but I don't know, with the advent of the internet and social media, word of mouth spreading like wildfire sometimes, I feel like games can become huge hits overnight. Can I think of a good example? I want to say Baldur's Gate 3, but Larian was a big studio before that. Divinity The last two Divinity games particularly did really well. I don't have an example. I have a point, but I don't have an example to back it up. There goes my argument. Don't know if you could really say that they're hated, but Bioshock 2 and Fallout 4 were games I had a ton of fun with despite their issues. Yeah, no, those are the kind of games I'm thinking about. Because I've played some of Fallout 4. I don't like post-apocalyptic stuff. Like, I knew Fallout has that, getting into it. But I don't know if the rest of the game didn't like keep me gripped well enough to get over my disdain for the setting. I really was looking forward to Starfield for exactly that reason, because I figured it's Fallout in space. So instead of the whole drab dreariness of, oh, the world is already fucked, it would be more exploration, a slightly more hopeful setting. I mean, it's still Bethesda and you still walk around with a gun shooting things. So there will be monsters and all that stuff. But at the same time, that tiny change, or maybe tiny change in how the world is presented, how the world is set up, that makes a huge difference to me for how I enjoy a game, or whether I can actually. Bioshock 2 I haven't played. I know 1 well enough. But 2, no. I don't think I could tell you a synopsis. Maybe 1 day was too much. Nintendo's still pretty reliable. Yeah, I would agree. I want to say Nintendo has tried different things now and then, but overall, if you buy a Mario jump and run platform game, like blindly, you just pick one out of a box, chances are it's not gonna be horrible. Like, at worst, they're competent games. Maybe somewhat forgettable, but I don't know why that is. Is it because I grew up with these games that I feel like this? Or is it because they are objectively good? I want to say they have qualities that people can agree on, because I don't love every Mario game. Sunshine, for example, or Galaxy 1, but that's not the point. I don't know what to look forward game-wise. Maybe Metroid Prime 4, but it will take at least 1 or 2 years, if that ever gets done. After how long it's been and how often they supposedly did restart development, I don't know if we're ever gonna see a Metroid Prime 4, or if it just evaporates, and we will probably get a new Metroid first-person shooter game at some point. I don't know if they're still gonna call it Metroid Prime 4, just to not drag that history along, and to not be, I guess, confined to the setting, because every time you do something with a timeline and stuff, you have to think about, like, okay, where do we pick up from versus where do we need to end up at? I mean, Metroid does really well in the, oh, a thing happened to Samus and she lost all of her abilities. Get a Metroid Dread before we get Prime 4. I'd be okay with that. Metroid Dread is my favorite Metroid game. I would be super happy with that. If you had asked me 10 years ago, does Metroid need to be more fast-paced, have these more like parkour jumpy things? I'd be like, no, I'm good, but it really worked. I really enjoyed it. Honestly saying, yeah, it's a good game. I don't hate it. Metroid Prime 4 is a fever dream. Yeah, something like that. Maybe one day. I really feel bad for the people that are working on it or have worked on it. Like, when the game eventually releases, I hope that there's going to be like a huge documentary about the history of the game being made, because I want to see the original vision that the people that started development on this had versus the game we got and the things that happen in between, and whether it's still maybe at the core of the same game, or maybe it just took really that long to get the ideas off the ground to make it something worthwhile. In a way though, I think it's a good thing it isn't out yet, because clearly somebody cares whether they will make the decisions we will all agree were good in the end remains to be seen. But somebody, I take from the amount of time it's been taken since it got announced, is somebody looks at this and goes, no, we can't release this. Like, this is not the right thing to do. This is not the game that people want. This is not the game we want to sell. Keep working on this. So let's agree to skip that 1 Wii game, which was not horrible gameplay-wise, but alas. Yeah, Metroid Other M is one of those games where I believe that the writing can kill the entire game. That doesn't happen a lot for me. The only other recent example I can think of was Zero Time Dilemma. Also, give me a second. It's been a warm and windy today, so I had the balcony door and the windows open. But it's pollen season, and I feel like something just got like flown into my nose and it's in the back of my throat. And if you know what that feels like because you also have allergies, kudos to you, let's suffer together. Zero Time Dilemma is a visual novel, it's like 80% story. Yeah, but like, I don't know if a game was, if the gameplay itself, like if the puzzle rooms would have been really great, like astonishingly great, maybe I would have focused more on that versus the story. I mean, it's a visual novel, so the very basic idea is that the story is the focus, I get that. Also, this is the first time I see Saribot do something midstream, and that threw me off for a second. Somebody came in and instantly got banned. Impressive, it works. But back to my original point. One of the games I was thinking of that are like not great, but I love them anyway, Sonic Adventure. And I still want to play that on stream with Tifa. But if you've ever played Sonic Adventure, I think your memory of it or the way you feel about it very much depends on whether you encountered any of the tremendous amount of bugs and glitches. Because you can fall through stages. That's a thing that happens. Like, it's a Sonic game. Usually there is movement. Especially in the Sonic stages. Spoilers, there's several different characters you play as, which is a really cool concept, and the way they did it in the game was amazing to me at the time. Still is in a way. But you're running down a stage and you're focused on figuring out what you need to do next and where to go and stuff, you know, forward I guess, but you get the idea. And suddenly you get stuck on a pixel somewhere and you fall through the ground. I feel like Sonic Adventure is one of the more well-liked 3D Sonic games, isn't it? Yes, but that's because the others are shittier. I mean, Sonic Forces is one most people unanimously agree on is bad. I've played a few hours of it not too long ago because I bought it on sale at like 80% off and I wanted to finally check it out. Sonic Forces very much feels like Mighty Number 9. It's like, see what you're doing, you're using the same concept from the previous few games you released, but it's meh, it's not great. Sonic 06. Hello King Fossil, happy Wednesday, how are you doing? Sonic 06, I don't know if it was a translator thing or an actual thing that one of the staff members, one of the developers said, but Sonic Adventure 1 came out with the Dreamcast launch, and then a bit later we got Sonic Adventure 2, which doesn't really follow the story, but the concepts in a way, I guess, as in multiple different characters. And then people, ever since then, were waiting for Sonic Adventure 3. Because you have Sonic Adventure 1, you have Sonic Adventure 2, clearly there needs to be a Sonic Adventure 3 at some point, right? Never happened. And I remember distinctively reading an article in a magazine back then, when Sonic 06 came out, that really people should treat this one like Sonic Adventure 3. Because they applied the same logic and stuff to it. And in a way that is true because there's, spoilers, at least 3 playable characters, well there's 3 character chapters, you also play other characters. That's not the point. But it very much is an evolution in the sense that this is the jaggiest, buggiest mess I've ever seen. Sonic 06 for me falls so far on the it's shitty versus I want to like it scale that I hate the game. I hate it. I was one of the people that when the PlayStation 3 released at its ridiculous price back then in Europe, I bought one on launch day with, what was it? Resistance Fall of Man, Sonic 06, and I forgot the third game. I don't know what the third one was. And the first game I ever played on my PS3 on launch day was Sonic 06. And I regretted that within the first 20 minutes. Between the loading times for anything, even mid-conversation, there are loading times of sometimes like 20 seconds. I don't know why. To the fact that I sometimes cannot make it through the first stage, like the very first one, because the controls are not made for me. And you fall through things that you should not be able to fall through, and you die for reasons that are not immediately obvious unless you begin to understand, oh, this is supposed to be an instant death thing. Yeah, no, of course, everybody dies when they touch a wall. Anyway. Evie says, for me an obvious answer is Ultra Despair Girls. Alright. Yeah, they did a bunch of things in that game that are off-putting. Did I like, now with all the time that's passed, did I enjoy Ultra Despair Girls? Yes, but no. The gameplay was okay, especially for a spin-off that usually is like visual novels and like puzzles and stuff. I think they did that really well. But there were a few bits and pieces that they could have done different. I want to say I would play it again, but the problem is these games live off of a story, and unless something happens and I forget the majority of it, then I don't think I will. Because I don't know, it's like a really good movie or a book. Like I don't want to do it again. I don't know why. Maybe that's just a me thing. It's like once is enough. Like I remember it. I remember the things. I remember where I was when I did these things, and it has a place in my heart. But like I don't need to do it again. Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, Forces, Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic Boom, Sonic Lost World. There's a thing on the internet called the Sonic cycle, where whenever a new Sonic game gets announced, people in the fandom hype it up, and it's the messiah of Sonic games, it's the best thing ever. When the game releases, everybody hates it and says the previous one was better. And that just repeats. I don't think that happened with Sonic Forces. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I have read that Sonic and the Black Knight was actually considered good. I haven't played it myself. I have it, but I haven't played it myself. I don't know, playing a Sonic game on the Wii, like I bought a copy back then, but I never got around to it, and now it's like, I don't know, maybe one day. It reminds me a bit of Unleashed from what I've seen. And I had played Unleashed, and that's another game I brought back to the store. I think the only 3D games that are really well received in recent years are Sonic Colors and Sonic Frontiers. Haven't played Colors, also haven't played Frontiers. I've watched Skinner play a lot of it, and I see why people like it. I really like the soundtrack, the 4 or 5 vocal tracks they did for the boss fights and stuff. Those are amazing. Usually the Sonic games, the 3D Sonic games have really good music, to me at least. It's kind of edgy, but if you want to tap into like your 16-year-old angsty energy, I think they feed really well on that. It's me against the world, I can do everything. I'm Goku, I can defeat things, that kind of thing. I don't like Frontiers as a game, because I've played Phantasy Star Online 2, and Sonic Frontiers is Phantasy Star Online 2, but Sonic. and I don't like it. I see why people love it, it's not for me. Maybe one day I'll give it another whirl and then I see the light, but so far, yeah. I remember the PS3, bought one before I even had an HD TV. I bought an HD TV specifically because of a PS3 releasing. That's how hooked I was. And it was backwards compatible, so I could play all the PS2 games I missed out on because I didn't have one back then. I got one and Devil May Cry 4 was mind-blowing visually. Yeah, at the time, even today, I think it still looks really good. We've played through all of Devil May Cry 4 on stream, and that's one of those that never made it to YouTube because it's just me being annoyed and salty in a boring, negative way. That's when I learned that the Devil May Cry games are not made for me. And I haven't touched any since then, and the Devil May Cry games exist over here, and I exist over there, and there's a lot of space in between, and we're both happier this way, and that works. Yeah. Watching a piece of a visual novel is fun to see other people's opinion of the story. Yes, that I agree with. I want to say that might even be true for every story-heavy game. If you're the kind of person that like wants to maybe not relive the story yourself by replaying it or watching, rereading, whatever, but you want to add the dynamic of having another person and their opinion on this, and like maybe recapture some of the, oh, I remember thinking like this and then I had this fear and I was doing that. It's nice that the internet nowadays allows us to have these kinds of experiences. Yeah. Pizza Tower, it's kind of a gotta go fast game. I've seen a speedrun of that, and Pizza Tower to me looks like a fever dream. I don't know if I'll ever touch it. It looks very late 80s, early 90s to me in like a Cartoon Network kind of way. I can't think of better words to describe it. But apparently it's good. People enjoy it when we play it. Haven't even played Sonic and the Black Knight, but some of the music is killer. Because I haven't played it, I haven't really listened to the soundtrack. I couldn't tell you a single song from that. If you have some favorites, if you're willing to, maybe drop them on Discord when I can listen to them later. I would love to. I need some Crush 40 in my life. Live and Learn. Live and Learn is Sonic Adventure 2. Which one was Sonic Adventure 1? I'm drawing a blank here, wait. I have listened to this song a million times in my life. Sonic Adventure 1 song. Open Your Heart, of course, Open Your Heart. That intro when you first put the game disc into the Dreamcast, or whatever you play it on nowadays, and it starts and you get this like cool 3D CGI intro and the music starts and like the visuals are cut to it like an anime music video kind of thing. Oh, it gets me pumped every single time. One day we're gonna stream it. Because Tifa needs to live through it. Played it. Not as bad as things like 06 or Sonic Boom, but it was still pretty damn bad. Alright. But it's an improvement on Sonic 06. That's a plus. I wonder what's next for the Sonic games. Because I want to say like what's it called? The Boost era? That started with like Generations is kind of overdone. And they need to find a new concept. People got really bored of it by the time Sonic Forces came out. I wonder if they're gonna go with more like a Sonic Frontiers kind of thing. But I don't think technologically, and technologically we're on a level where a fully 3D open world Sonic game, the way Sonic should be, can be made yet. Because A, you need pretty impressive hardware to go at like max speeds through a game world and have all of that load without being horribly laggy or things popping in. Plus you need to model all of it. You need to like make a game world big enough to actually be able to go full speed for that long. So I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised. Talking about things that are surprises, we're gonna get into Mighty Number 9 in a moment. Go back to the Shadow the Hedgehog era. Mix it with Frontiers, make a Sonic-themed open-world first-person shooter, Sonic Battle Royale. Modernart, I think the monkey paw heard your wish and the fingers are curling already, because if I'm not wrong, just the other day a Sonic Battle Royale game has been announced. It's not what you described, but a Battle Royale Sonic game. I want to say on Apple Arcade, or at least on mobile. Please fact check me on this. No Sonic for Fortnite? I don't know if Sonic has already been in Fortnite. It seems obvious. One last thing. I've played Shadow the Hedgehog a couple of years ago because I was thinking I want to stream Sonic games. And I've never really played Shadow the Hedgehog. But I want to, because of all the ways you can make fun of it, even if it might not be fun. I've played through the game once, and no, I don't think I will ever stream Shadow the Hedgehog. I see what they did there, but yeah, if any of you are curious about Shadow the Hedgehog, play it yourself. It's there's a reason why it didn't get a port or a remaster or anything ever since it got released, and it's just been like left out to die there on the, let's say, GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. Don't even think they bothered to give it a PC version back then. Nah, Sonic and Call of Duty 2025. The thing is, we live in a time where that could very well happen, and I'm not sure how I would react to, I mean, spend your money on whatever you want to spend your money on, but when people will drop like, I don't know, $60 on a Sonic skin for Call of Duty. I don't know, doesn't scream military to me, but what do I know? Video games. Mighty Number 9 does have a story, so I'm legally obligated to do a recap. We are back. Oh my god, you're right. Yes, and I feel like I am, unfortunately. We are back. A totally not Mega Man-like robot who has the ability to dash past enemies, to dash past other robots, not necessarily enemies, when they're in a certain state, and to absorb their XL something. It's like programming code or something, and it makes him stronger, it boosts his abilities. There has been an incident where, for some reason, every robot is suddenly running amok, as the game said. There's violence in the streets. I have to laugh because the very first robot that you explain to is running amok just stands there with a bat, and it does nothing. It doesn't even attack you, I think. But of course, as you do in every Mega Man and Mega Man-like game, it is your job to get through the stages, go to the Robot Master, in this case, Mighty Number. I don't know why they called them that. Robot Master made more sense. Legally distinct Robot Master. And then you fight them, and then you slap them with your cyber hand, you slap them sane again, somehow. And that fixes their programming. I don't know, there's a not Dr. Light character, Dr. White, who believes there's a virus, because viruses in Mega Man-like games haven't been overdone yet. And also Beck has a, I want to say sister robot. It's not been said that they're like brother and sister like Mega Man and Roll, but there's another robot called Call, who very much looks like Roll, but basically Zero Suit Samus. We got to play as her in the last level we played, where we were breaking into a prison to try to talk to Dr. Blackwell, who's basically Dr. Wily from what we've learned. There seems to be a whole story in the game that never got explained and that annoys me so greatly. So the recap is, there's been a story before the game starts. The game pretends or acts like we should know things, or like there are stakes that I'm not familiar with. So let's just go with it. We're about to head into what I believe is the final set of stages. And I guess we're gonna save the world. Spoilers. Sonic Rumble goes into beta soon. Applications for beta testers are still open if anyone wants to join. I'm good. I'm good. Not or not, is this what you get up to when I'm not around, Sonic? Why? First of all, hello Groundhog. Thank you for being here. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Why am I reading the... Is this what you get up to when I'm not around? Sonic? Why do I feel a disdain in that? Am I just imagining it? POV, you used for free antivirus software. Basically, yes. One that keeps charging you monthly for some reason. Click and there we go. They probably didn't think it through when adding a dash you can use to bypass most of the platforming. Yeah, you can infinite dash. You keep falling in between dashes, but you can dash as many times as you want in the air for reasons. Thank the Lord the game did actually save. Alright. So we've done the prison after we finished the prison stage with one of the worst boss fights in any video game I've played in a long time. It just cuts to black. If there was something that happened, we are not privy to it. So let's go to the robot factory. Sorry Groundhog, I'm cheating on you with a hedgehog. Sonic Red. What? I'm not gonna Google this right now because I also don't want this in my search history. But why do I think there's also Groundhog characters on Sonic? Now I know how Eggman feels in the Phantoms. Yeah. The Snapcube fan-dub is actually the reason, that is 100% true, is the reason why I need to play Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 with Tifa on stream. Because A, she needs to play them, so might as well stream it. And so I can finally watch the fan-dubs with her, so that she understands them. As in, she doesn't need to focus on what's happening on screen, but she can focus on the whole experience. It's so good. Advice. This is a dangerous location filled with various malfunctioning robots. Beck's weak selection ability is the key to victory. Was the advice that we just got basically to just play the game? Because please regain control of the robot factory immediately. I'm so happy they added these texts. I wouldn't have known I was. I love the Snapcube fan-dubs. I've never actually played a Sonic game. You don't need to know the games. Yeah, I guess that's true. But at the same time, I don't know, for some reason I feel like she has to play the games. They were such a huge part of my gaming diet growing up, so I will subject her to them anyway. Alright, Robot Factory, let's do this.
System ready? Go!
Cutscenes! Hooray!
Back. You needn't fight every robot you see.
Oh!
The objective is the factory core.
Even the game tells you just go through, just get done with it. Can't believe Sonic took a mighty number 9 on Eggman's play. I want to go down that rabbit hole with you all, but I don't want to spoil the fan-dub for people that haven't seen it, because everybody should.
Here we go.
Wait, I think we've established that the sword is clearly the best weapon. Why are you attacking me? Fair enough. Grab on Nintendo and computer games. Same mostly. What am I missing? Oh,
The security system
there was a hold on that.
As it is, you must hit the panel there to open the door. It only remains open for an instant, but that should
What?
be no problem for you.
Wait. I'm supposed to hit this thing, go around and dash through underneath it, right? This is not enough. Maybe use the rocket mine. You can. Oh wait! Oh my God! They're adding puzzles into the game now. Oh, I see. Thank you. Smart thinking. How did the doctor get under there? We don't ask questions here. Alright, let's get rid of this thing first. Hint, use the crouch dash. That was so bad. Alright. I keep pressing A twice to do like a double jump and it doesn't exist and it hurts my soul. Because I loved Sonic though. My early exposure was through playing pretend games, not the actual series. That's cute. I didn't really have anyone in my family that liked video games, so I... How do I... Do we have an ability that makes us double jump? Oh, wait a damn minute. Look at this in the background. They tell you what abilities to use. I guess. Because... Yeah. Alright, and now it's...
Could you take the crazy down a notch?
It doesn't say.
Hey, get it together, you
Just use the same one again.
Vex is here. The haywire robot assembly line is just up ahead, Becker.
I am still bad at this.
I'm on it.
Now you please explode. Or you do this, that works just fine for me. Oh god. We played superheroes, he chose Sonic. I need to play Sonic Heroes at some point. It's been too long. Oh no, not... Oh my god. Alright. This is gonna be the room, people. I foresee this is where we're gonna spend the next 20 minutes. Alright. At least I know how to do this one now.
I appreciate the zeal, Bat, but could you take the crazy down a notch?
Alright, let's try this again.
Vex is here.
Actually, I do have one story of somebody in my family playing video games with me. My dad didn't really care for video games, but at some point, I mean, like little kids running around the house pretending. We say, oh, like that. Yeah, I've done that on the playground. But back to the story that isn't what we were talking about, but what I was talking about. My dad didn't care for video games at all. But when Turok Evolution came out, he, for some reason, thought that game looked really interesting. And if you have played Turok Evolution, one of the things you might remember from it is the absolutely horrible saving system. If you haven't played Turok Evolution, but you've played Ocarina of Time, the Zelda game, you might remember that stupid owl that has, do you want me to repeat everything I just said as the first option? So inadvertently you will press that multiple times as a kid because you're just mashing through the text because you want to keep playing the game. Turok Evolution does that with the saving menu. I want to say you go through like 3 or 4 like pop-ups when you save about whether you want to overwrite your save file or not. So I was really confused when I first played that game. That's those fire things, I say. I didn't really get anywhere. Eventually, I made it through the first stage after like 3 hours. I was really bad at that.
Well, what do we have here?
Stop talking to me, please.
Yo!
I'm getting my point across first. I eventually made it through the first stage, and then I went to take a bath because, you know, it was time to take a bath. And I remember hearing steps as in somebody going into my room. And I yell out of the bathroom, "Dad, is that you? Are you going to play Turok? Because if you do, please take out the memory card." Because the default setting, even when you like start the game or something, is to overwrite the save file, therefore deleting it. He's like, "No, I'm not playing the game." I come back out of the bath at some point. My dad is downstairs, he's not in my room. I load the game and my save file is gone. I was so pissed with my dad. And being the good parent he is, I stormed downstairs. I asked him, "Did you play the game?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Why? You're lying to me. My save file is gone. There is no way the save file could have been gone if somebody didn't delete it. So, did you play the game?" He's like, "No. The gamepad wasn't where I had put it. The remote for the TV wasn't where I had put it." He did play the game, but to this day he denies that he touched the GameCube. Maybe that explains a couple of my relationship quirks. Don't you love tight platform in the game with super floaty controls? Don't you love it, Jack? No. Also don't like Avi. Because for some reason I feel like I shouldn't talk over him. Because, you know, somebody bothered writing text for him. But at the same time, he's really annoying. Enemy placement. Thank you. Bruh. Yeah, that's parenting 101. Don't do what my parents did. They respawn. Are you... Have enemies respawned before? Because I want to say they have. Why are you changing the rules on me now, video game? He did prevent you from playing a bad game, at least. I mean, that is true, but I didn't know that at the time. Also, I did play through the thing again. Now I knew how to get through the first stage. Have we ever used the sniper thing? No, we haven't. Wait, is that homing? Okay, but it eats energy like crazy. Okay, yeah, no, I see that. This weapon is OP, if it wasn't for the ammo usage. Oh look, it's the thing from the first stage again. Alright. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, can I get through this without getting hit? Probably not. There we go. Could have been so cool. Oh well. Yes, your dad is innocent until you can prove a burglar did it. That's how the law works. I think somebody would have noticed somebody breaking into the house. I don't think so. A burglar didn't break into your house, play the game and leave. No, I really don't think that's what happened. So, do we get a hint for this one? No. Okay, I don't need to make it all the way through. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was on me. So this is only about getting rid of these things. You didn't sleepwalk during your shower, play it and go back. No, I really don't think I did. Dude, just hang around. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be somewhere, right? Gotta earn your robo paycheck one way or another. Please. I want to say I did push the stick to keep moving, but apparently I didn't. The dog didn't eat your save file. That would have been really cute, actually. I wouldn't have blamed the dog then. Actually, yeah, I would have blamed the dog, but... I don't know. Hey, I made progress. I guess I need to explode? I've never fully charged this one, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, yeah. Alright. This is... Did I just throw this thing down towards the screen? Oh wow. This reminds me... Okay, thanks.
Not to worry. Nothing here my blades can't handle.
Oh my god. Then why don't you do the stage first?
Area under control. Go help Cryo's team instead.
Yes, please! I like screaming these spots, but there's so many of them!
Alright, no.
If you spend more time fighting and less on your lame puns.
Come on, give me all the things. Is she hitting me? Am I... There is so much happening at once.
Here we go.
Okay, first things first, heal. Repeat, Rodent X didn't walk into the controller, moving it, then step on the buttons, deleting your save. It must have been something like this, very clearly. What I was trying to say before the game interrupted me, this entire stage feels like that part in every Pokemon game where you go up to that final part where they check all of your badges. And it seems mostly pointless.
First into battle, the tip of the spear.
Let's throw a lot of tiny enemies at the player while 20 other things... Yes! Yes! And I don't know why.
Don't worry, there's plenty of...
And I don't know why you would put... Alright. I knew I was gonna get hit by that. Could I theoretically just farm infinite points here? Also, what's over here that you're blocking me from getting? Oh, a 1-up. I'll get what I guess. Lord knows I'll need it when I get to a boss fight. Yup. Okay, this time it didn't leave the screen downwards. Oh well. Oh, cutscene. It's a computer. Oh, look, it's...
I've never seen its like before.
Yes, you have. It's, what's it called? Rangda Bangda or something like that? It's one of the
You must
Mega Man X bosses.
before it can create an army of these.
At least pretend like you didn't rip it off. Nameless. Con XXX. Alright, the stream suddenly got adult only. Okay. I very much think this is like Gutsman stuff, but... Can you explode, please? Do the cyber thing, thank you. This robot is clearly extra fuckable. I mean, I'm happy you said it, because now I didn't have to. Yes. Of course. Groundhog, I don't think you need to worry about Sonic at this point. So, wait. Can we just do this? Yeah. This seems much easier. Why does it say mom at the bottom? What? Oh! Oh! Yeah, I guess it's gonna be like mainframe of something. I guess this thing, yeah, no, this thing over here is the sexy robot, the XXX one, and the computer terminal in the back is MOM. Oh look, you need to do the down dash again. They remembered, they put that in the game. I can't shoot. That's not annoying at all. How do you... Oh, you don't dodge that, okay. I'm mashing buttons, that's my mistake. But we have a second heal. I'm not tedious, you're tedious. That's... I see you went to the concept. Was the people that designed this. I see you went to the concept game of... School of Game Design. I can't speak, I'm trying to beat a big bad robot. Okay, how do... Why are you doing this? I can't even attack you. Can I... It's so nice that the game just decides that you can't attack for a while. Yeah, that was dumb of me. Come on. This was fine play. Come on. Come on, please. One more. Maybe it was your mom who did the save and this is revenge. Wait! But it did the cyber thing. I was trying to... Good thing I picked up that one up. Clearly, it must have been my mother, and this is very much her revenge. I'm sorry, Mom, I shouldn't have, I guess, bought Turok Evolution? Turok is an... I should have mentioned Turok earlier when we were talking about games that somehow have a soft spot in our hearts, even though they're kind of not great. Because I want to say, I don't know if I'm alone with this, but the Turok games are not that great. Especially the second one. Like, I want to like that one. It seems like a massive improvement over the first one. But the levels seem so unnecessarily complex. I just get lost. It looks better. That it does. Oh my god. First one plays better. Yeah, I like the level design in one much better than in the second one. Like, I finished one, I never finished two. Because like I can't find all the things I need to find. The levels are so big, which I guess is good from a bang for your buck kind of perspective, but at the same time. Oh god, that's the explode. Oh my god. So how do I defend against that? That's not it. Is it this? Can I defend myself like this? No, I don't. Is it really just walking around to not get hit? This weapon is not good for this. There. Propeller covers your head. That is true. Could I? Wait, could I? Oh, wait. Nah. I prefer doing it this way. No, I never do the crouch dash. Crouch dash shouldn't have existed. Come on. Thank you. Now please let that be it. It's a computer terminal back. Okay. I feel like Mighty Number 9 portrays computers as something that you need to slap to make them work, and that's not my experience with electronics. As a matter of fact, I think that's how you break most of them.
Excellent. That should halt the manufacturing of any more Berserker robots at least. Good work, Beck. I'll meet you back outside the factory. There's someone I must see first.
And what is that? Okay.
Hello, Doctor.
Oh, we finally get to meet the guy.
One of those Sanders, aren't you? The scientist one. What do you want?
Totally not Dr. Wily.
What's going on outside with the crazy robots, the clashes, the chaos?
I am aware. What did that twit Graham expect activating her again? Again?
He looks malnourished.
From Cherry Dynamics? What do you mean, activating her again?
Trinity, of course.
Of course, Trinity, what?
Using her to disrupt the weapons industry. The fool. I stopped him last time. And what thanks did I get? Lifetime stay at this maximum security resort.
Cheese and rice! You mean the cyber terrorism attack you were arrested for was to stop Graham?
The bad guy is actually the good guy?
Any robots programming and overwrite it. Take control of it. And not just the programming. She can incorporate a bot's components, expanding herself endlessly.
Okay, so basically Trinity is Sigma.
If she's been activated, it's already too late.
He's a prisoner. How can he do this to the screen by just stomping his cane?
Peas and carrots!
So, Mr. Graham, it was you who activated Trinity.
We didn't even need Blackwell.
This time. Yet you're scapegoating him again, just the same. It was never about progress with you. Just money. Always money.
No, this isn't my fault. Her warning label didn't...
Why does he look a lot like, what was his name? Red Blue, Red White from Ace Attorney?
blame the shareholders.
One of the first cases?
I blame my parents.
Trinity was my experiment. She was ultimately deemed a failure, but she was an educational one. I put everything I learned from creating her into Mighty Number 9. Beck is our only hope of stopping her.
Wait a minute. I didn't recognize you with that ridiculous hairdo, but you're Bill Blackwell.
No, my name is William White. I'm not Bill Blackwell. And I haven't been for a long time.
The good guy was the bad guy? The bad guy was the good guy?
Should we tackle next?
If I actually cared about the story, that would have been a cool twist. But this is a Obi-Wan Kenobi changes his name to Old Ben Kenobi to go undercover kind of moment. He changed his name from Bill Blackwell to Will White. At least he didn't go with Will White Drought. You know, black well, like the thing you get water out of. I was trying really hard with that one. Sorry, this game is it's doing some things to me. I mean, when I'm not working correctly, Groundhog slaps me and that fixes me. For legal purposes, that was a joke. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy that works for you, Modena. I'm sure this will all be expanded in the sequel. Listen. Do I think... No. I feel like I need to preface this. It's so easy to say things and leave things out, and then you seem like an asshole. I mean, I seem like an asshole. I want to say a lot of people worked on making this game. And I want to say there were a whole bunch of people that meant really well, and they gave it their all and they did their best. And to those people, thank you. You did what you could within the constraints of your work. But somebody clearly made mistakes. And I want to attribute these things to the people in charge, because that comes with the territory, you know, if you're the one calling the shots, ultimately, it's your fault. So, do I want there to be a mighty number 9 too? For the sake of the people that worked on this and meant well and did what meant well, Blackwell, that did the best that they could, yes, I would love for them to get another chance at making the franchise into something redeemable. But at the same time, do I think the people that made the bad decisions also will get money from that? Keiji Inafune, probably. I don't want that to happen. I mean, no, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a sequel. Maybe if they swapped out a few key people, that might fix it, but I don't know. Don't make the game worse. Can I though? You see, I'll make my last name the opposite color. No one will know the difference. I didn't see it coming, and I don't care. Like, this twist did nothing to me. Mighty number 10 coming to the Nintendo Switch fall 2030. It will get released probably when the last backers of the Kickstarter campaign, who gave them tremendous amounts of money for physical rewards, eventually get theirs. Because spoilers, some of them never were delivered. Allegedly, the reason is because Concept, the Keiji Inafune company, didn't make enough stuff for it to be distributed in most of the backers, which I find hilarious in a fucked up way, because with something like Kickstarter, you know exactly how many people ordered this, because you can track that. So if, let's say, 10 people gave you money for the tier thingy where they get, I don't know, a poster or something, you know exactly how many people did that. So you just make those and then you ship them. But, oh. I mean, Mega Man 1 wasn't very good, but 2 was way better. I think, yeah, no, I did talk about this at the end of last stream. I fully agree with you there, King Fossil. My counter-argument to that is Mega Man 1 came out at a time where we didn't already have like almost 30 more years of video games showing you what works well and what doesn't work well. So, I don't know, if this game would have been released at the time of Mega Man 1, or shortly after, yes, okay. But I want to say like 30 years later, they could have copied from better games, I think. A sequel will come out in 100 years when all of the Kickstarter backers for the original game have long since died and everyone forgets the horrendous original. Yeah, just call it a remake or inspired by it. Battle Colosseum. Alright, but looks
Trinity
neat.
commands so much cell now that she's subsumed the entire Colosseum itself.
Oh, remember the Colosseum? That's from the very first cutscene where we saw the still image where stuff happened.
We have no data on what it's like inside, Beck. But I know for certain that you are our only hope.
Trinity, I think, would have been even more cooler if we saw more of it. Maybe that's just me.
Trinity is at the Battle Coliseum, absorbing all of the robots into herself.
So it's gonna be a big one, I guess. Alright. Before we tackle what might very well be the last stage, I need a short break. So, BRB. Huzzah! I'm back. Your great-grandfather supported the Kickstarter. Enjoy the game!
You are all set, then?
I don't know. I don't know if that's the slogan of the approach I want to go with. Alright.
What in the blue blazes? The Battle Coliseum itself has been absorbed!
Trinity has gone beyond her original design and is assimilating everything around her.
Did we not notice that happening as it happened?
I gotta be honest with you, boss.
Oh my god, please not Avi.
One big old mess out here. The streets are packed solid with haywire robots!
Understood. Return to the lab for now.
What'll we do, Will? What'll we do?
Call me Bill.
Our only hope is to sneak in from above. Avi could drop back into the target zone.
All right, let's do this.
Alright.
You want to send back into that alone?
I don't like Sander, but he has a point.
Assimilated by Trinity almost immediately. Only Beck shares Trinity's ability. He's the only one that can do this.
Have you explained that to Beck, though?
Beck, you and Trinity...
Oh, now he does.
Same power. She simply does not understand how to wield it. You must teach her how to control it.
I understand, Professor. I'll do it. I'll save Trinity.
Also,
I know you will, Beck.
I only realized this now. Why did they put a blue detail on Beck's crotch? Because now I cannot unsee the blue bulge.
System ready? Go!
Alright.
Attention! Beck has landed.
I really thought this is a wall that I cannot jump into.
Detected.
Sorry, Tech Specs. This is the only gap I could find in their air defenses. I better scoot before Trinity nabs me. Good luck.
We're gonna start with a survival kind of thing. Alright. Can you come down? You can't come down. He got blue balled by the game. Yeah. Oh my god. Up. Yes, thank you. Oh my lord. Okay, and now? What did I miss? Am I supposed to wait? You have to teach her how to do it with a solid slap in the face after you beat her up and dash into her. That seems to be the solution to most things in this game. Alright. I think it's soft locked. I'm gonna go through all of the abilities because I want to agree, but at the same time I don't want to agree because it's the first screen of a level. Like, okay. I think there's an enemy in the top left corner. You're right! Oh my god! Did they not play How do I hit that? Because use the propeller and dash. Alright. Oh wait. King Fossil, I mean this in a platonic way. I fucking love you. You know, I started the stream with saying maybe I'm too hard on the game unnecessarily because somehow I want to hate it because, you know, that's just the thing about this game. No, it's not unjustified. Between the bullshit decisions like that stupid robot dog boss where you just wait. The strategy is to find the, like, places where you need to stand and then you wait. And then this. Enemies placed specifically where you cannot. Believe me, you're about to hate. Alright. Let's keep this rolling then, I guess. Why are you locking me in a small room with enemies? This is... Alright. Another one up there. Oh! It was just above the screen. At least they become visible after a bit. Okay. We made it. I instinctively remembered falling into stupid death pits.
Trinity, creating a path for me?
She may roll out the red carpet, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome.
There's no other way in. Follow that path for now, Beck. Maybe it will lead to Trinity's core.
That's more like it. That's more like
Also, everything takes one hit.
Photocell-based enemies detected ahead.
Oh look, it's Minecraft.
Cell blocks.
Even if you destroy them, they'll use the cells around them to reconstitute. Attack strategically.
What do you mean strategically? The trick was to keep attacking. That's not a... Okay. So what stops me from just doing this? Despite me saying that, I'm starting to think I should replay this. It's not the worst game. It's just... meh. Like, if this could have been way more bullshit, I feel like they tried really hard to not make it horrible. Jack, it's okay, you don't have to defend this anymore. No, it's... I really just want to be fair to it. No one will disagree. The other problem is, if I go full negative, I'm just gonna get really salty. And then I'm gonna start annoying myself with that. So... Okay, how do I best approach this? Because... yeah, but how do I get around that? Because the moment the Minecraft breaks, it becomes the enemy again. And it's not like I can like jump around that. What am I missing? Can I freeze them? Press the button one too many times. I can circle. I'm an idiot. Okay, so left bumper is down and left trigger is up. It would have been good to know that earlier. Okay. Can I explode him? Nope, that just brings some red back anyway. This one I've done, can I... I don't know why when you bulldoze them they don't insta-respawn. I'll take it. I think that's weird as an idea, but I'll take it. I expected them to try to crush me now. Why does this exist? Only to annoy me? Can I hold on to this? Yes. Alright. You can actually stand on them. You could have just damaged me instead. You could have just given me massive damage to teach me to not do that. But you had to be a dick about it, didn't you?
Here we go.
Okay. So that approach does not work. We've established this now. Good. There's gonna be an enemy in here. So we... You can't even dash downwards. Why? I guess there might be times when you really need that. That was not what I should have done. Wait. I can just do this. Yes, break please. Alright, I'm clearly not smart enough for this. No. Can you? Thank you. 1, 2. Alright. How do I only break? Okay. I cannot shoot that. Alright, I think ice goes slightly arched. Alright. What else hits downwards? Electricity. Alright, we done it. Thank you. Groundhog, enjoy your drink, please. So many cells.
How many robots did Trinity absorb?
The entire place is made out of cells, people. That wouldn't sound as weird if I didn't make it that word.
Any course that allows her to assimilate more cells in perpetuity. I realized later the dangers inherent in such.
So basically, Trinity is cyber cancer. It just grows infinitely at this point.
You mean with your next model?
I thought you finished Mega Cousin Man yesterday. I thought you finished hurting my feelings yesterday as well. Hello, Tifa. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? Why are you so mean? How are you? How is work? How is your back? Please just drop me off before that. Thank you.
So many cells. The entire place is made.
We can do this.
How many robots did Trinity absorb?
But to actually answer your question, despite your weak attempt at trolling me, I should be able to finish it tonight.
She will pursue any course that allows
I hope you're ready for salt.
in perpetuity.
Good!
Later, the dangers inherent in such a system, which is why I refined the design.
Please hit that enemy. Thank you.
Next model. With back.
Look, Tifa, they have Minecrafts.
With back.
Can I leave now? I did not mean to dash like this.
Here we go.
Oh my god. I swear, if that thing would have gone all the way down into just death. So, what was the end goal with Trinity? I think money.
It's gone.
Trinity is getting serious about absorbing back.
They are really nice that you don't have to redo the elevator part.
It's gone.
Oh wait.
Getting serious about absorbing Beck. A fall here would mean instant assimilation.
Alright, this is horse shit, but... Really? Oh my... So I have to hold... No! Wait, I can just dash infinitely. This is totally not annoying. Yeah, no, this is... Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am fully clenched. Moving. Tell me you hate the player without telling me you hate the player. Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
Here we go.
It could have been worse. Could have been worse. We got through there. Is this how you're supposed to play it? But it's terrible game design. I don't know. I truly do not know. Potentially. Oh wait, cutscene. It's like, no, I'm falling. Oh, that looks like a Kirby boss.
Trinity.
So, it's finally come to this. Two of my proudest creations squaring off.
Can you say something helpful, please?
Stop her the way you did the other mighty numbers. Save Trinity.
Why would I save that?
Sir, Professor.
Why would you save that? It's space cancer. Kirby Mega evolved into Trinity, yeah. Very much so. Alright. Oh my god, it's the yellow devil thing. Which part is the one that you can hurt? How do you... Why does it make Pac-Man sounds? It sounds like a pinball machine at an arcade. Wait, what can I absorb? Which part was there for absorption? When it goes purple? I haven't been following the plot, so I'll take your word for that, Jack. Basically, this thing can absorb things and it wants to grow infinitely, which is the definition of cancerous cells, I believe. So, I don't know. Alright, jump over this. What did I grab earlier? Where is the weak spot? You can hurt it when it's small. That sounds personal. How do you dodge that? Okay, you don't dodge. You just jump over it. Alright. Why didn't they at least give you a healing thing in between? Because, look, we got none. Alright, now I've got time to get my gun thingy. I should have done that earlier. Right, so far at least the pattern is easy to learn. Not that that will help me in any way, shape or form, because I'm bad. but it only does 2 things so far.
That's more like it.
Yes, thank you, we got a health refill. Skip, please. Alright. Just setting up different weapons for when I get the chance to. This down dash thing is the worst thing. Alright, now do the platform thing. Alright, now it's gonna come over here. No? Okay. Why do you dare move? No, I didn't. Ooh, I dodged all of that. Well, on the second part. That was good. That was not good. If the game had given you the ability to charge your shot, that would have been so nice. We're gonna heal. I think the sword... Did it? The sword breaks the bullets. It does! Oh my god! Mother Nut, I love you. How did you see that? Okay, that's... seems too easy in a way, but I'll take all the advantages I can get. I thought I was gonna be fast enough. That's on me. Alright. Jump, jump. I was getting greedy. That is on me. Wait, I could have just cut them. Why am I dodging? Oh my god, oh my god. Alright. I will... Oh, so close, come on. Go left. Does this work? No, 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 no. Is that it? I still see my health bar. It's gone. Is phase 2 its own thing? Do we get a checkpoint? Okay. Time for phase 2. Yeah, this isn't even my final form. Look, it turned into a snake plant thing.
Just as Beck absorbed aspects of the other mighty numbers, she's learning from Beck.
Would that have happened if I didn't get hit?
With what she's done, what she'll do next, how to control her power. You can do it, Trinity. Open your mind.
Form of a worm. Please tell me this is a checkpoint, though. Can we use the power of friendship? Alright, just mash like hell. Okay, yeah, no, that worked beautifully. No notes. Phase 1, phase 2. Thank you. Yes, no, wait, that's phase 1. Okay. Yeah. You know, better games, like the later Mega Man games, not Mega Man 1, but 2, 3, 4 and onwards, the classic Mega Man games give you the ability to either find or purchase energy tanks that you can then use during fights like this. The Mega Man X games give you the ability to find energy tanks to use to heal yourself at will, which is nice. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. The window to actually hurt that thing is so narrow. Alright, so basically play this phase 1 until we make this perfectly. This is not the run, people. This is not it. But we can learn patterns. Wait, I can do this better. That's why you have a down dash. Up here, please, somewhere. Thank you. I got a couple hits in. Alright. Is this the final boss? I hope so. Why did I jump? That was on me. Alright. But now we know there's a phase 2 and we need everything. We got a healing item. Yes! And now I can walk fast, which does nothing for me in this fight. Do I need to redo the entire stage on a continue? I do, don't I? Oh god. Alright. I bet that thing has 4 phases. I don't think you're wrong, actually, yeah. With no checkpoint. Yeah, no, that seems like something this game would do. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's what threw me off the first time. It's not 8 pieces, it's 9. It's 1 set of 4 and 1 set of 5. After this fight, you get to fight Dr. White. He doesn't have any powers, you just get to beat the shit out of him. I would like that. You gonna come over here? Yes, of course you do. Alright. 1, 2. I shouldn't have jumped on that one. That does nothing! That doesn't even do enough damage to warrant that. The charge move on the blade is useless for this. How? Yeah, thank you for making this the biggest platform. Alright. Of course you pick the side I'm standing on. Yeah. We want the Link audience. Alright. Now it does this thing, which is super cool because we can just keep attacking. Or not. Why did I dash into it? Why did I dash into it? That was on me. Alright. Gonna do this thing again. I did not jump fast enough. Alright. Just in case I actually make it through. Alright. Why do you do a headbutt thing? Explode, please. Thank you. Alright. Now, skip cutscene. I'm mashing start. Don't tell me I have to sit through all of this every single time. No, we don't. Alright. So, what do we do about this? Because that's annoying as hell. It is the answer still the sword? I want to say the answer is the sword and the beam thing. Nope. Okay. Can we... You can't swap your weapon in this menu, which would be nice for me to give me a moment to think. We didn't get a heal. Why? Why did you make the game like this? Thank you for making me walk faster though. That's gonna be super handy. Alright. It fully healed though. What do you mean you fully healed? Wait, now I absorbed something. Can set like 3 weapons to a hotkey. How? I mean... When we in... How... I didn't see that I did enough damage to absorb it. I feel like I still don't fully get the fight. I think I'm actually gonna go with this because I can shoot it from a distance. I dashed too early. Yeah, no, that was on me. Wishing you all the good luck. Thank you, that's an adorable bunny. I want to keep my distance. Game, I've got 2 more lives and you've given me no heals. Why do you not give me the tank thing? It's in the options, I think. Game options. Let's see. Direct change from. Alright. Wait, no. Controls. Oh, okay. B left stick and right stick. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna make this 1. And this one 2. Apply, go back. Okay, thank you. That is much nicer. Apparently you can just absorb when it took damage. Are the heals just RNG? Yes. The game might just not give you healing items. Oh, you can jump over that at the end there. Okay. Huh, yeah, it's one of those decisions, you know, that are a bit harder to understand. Okay, you can absorb every time you did damage. That's good to know. Yeah, please go over there. That works for me. And boom. Now I couldn't absorb anything. Or I did it wrong, I don't know. Alright, this thing being stuck to the enemy is much nicer. Alright, we got roughly half health left. Also, isn't that just basically a cyber fairy, a cyber elf from Mega Man Zero? Alright. Shut up! I would. These are new and original ideas. I'll take your word for it. Sometimes it cuts through the thing, sometimes it doesn't. New original idea, do not steal. Oh no, oh no. Did that do so much damage, or is that an insta-kill move? I got a healing thing. Sometimes there's a reason an idea hasn't been done before. Yes. Yes. I have no other words to add to that. You had like 1 bar of health. Okay, so that was on me then. No, I got frazzled. Alright. Here goes. And explode you. Alright, only got 1 stuck to you. Can just focus on this. The dashing back and forth to like absorb things, but then to also get away from these things is really annoying. Totally not annoying. I just want you to explode. Which way are you gonna go? That way, alright. Hey, I got an extra hit in. Makes me feel good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack, shoot, dash, do this. Alright, phase 1 done, and I can still heal. I am rather low on health though. Now. It says fine play, but not fine game. That should have still hurt you. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it doesn't. It makes no sense. Ooh, almost didn't see that. Don't do the other thing. One that I don't know how to dodge. Why did I not jump enough? Okay. How do you dodge that? Alright, I am... My hands are wet. It would be so nice if every time you dash through the thing, it would like also automatically heal you. Wait! No! No!
Bring it on.
I thought the bar was empty. But apparently it had one sliver of health left. I thought it was dead too. I thought that thing was empty, but no. They make you do it for one more thing. Yep. Do it again. Alright. We've got a heal. We've done this before. We can eventually beat this game. And the award for worst designed boss fight in a Mega Man-like game goes to... This is horseshit. I was so proud of myself that I haven't gotten hit yet, but I got hit. Alright. But it's doable. Why did I take damage while dashing through it? Why is this game unfair? Alright, made a couple mistakes, but we've got just over half health left. We got one heal. If I use it properly, I might be able to make it. Thanks again for the idea with the quick swapping. That is so much handier. Ain't nothing fine play about this. Alright. Why do you damage me sometimes and sometimes you don't? My guess is it treats the projectiles like the inside the body when they're loading in, so if you dash too low you hit the boss but also the projectile. Oh, that could be. That's annoying. I don't like this part. No, I'll tank the hit. I'll tank the hit. I did no damage to his entire face. Oh boy. Why did you not take damage? This is horse shit. Why is it alive? Do you see this? Come on, give me the easy one. What are you doing? What is happening?
Come on. Step out of it. Now.
Did I instinctively do the right thing? Oh my god. It was because of a scripted cutscene bit? Yes. Yes. The fight doesn't end when you kill the boss. It ends when after the boss is at 1 HP, it triggers a cutscene in which you can still get damage. Yuri Lowenthal is such a good VA, but we're playing the same 2 clips over and over. It's painful. Yes. Yes. I agree. Yes. I agree. Yes. Sorry, I was trying to save money on script. Something seems like a bug. Like if you get it the same moment you hit the boss, you don't take damage. I'm done with the stage. It's all that matters to me. Wow, that is awful. Yes. Oh look, we have a sequel hook.
Your true form. I did it. I mean,
How do you understand this?
we did it.
We didn't do shit.
Excellent work, Beck. Excellent. You have surpassed even my greatest expectations.
Fuck you and fuck your expectations, White.
Warning. All cells in the area are no longer under Trinity's control. They are destabilizing.
She means that the whole place is coming down!
That's a cutscene, right?
The assimilation threat is gone. Mighty numbers. Rescue Beck and Trinity.
You beat her into submission. Apparently, peeling away at her body and then slapping the shit out of her really fast fixed the world. Is that it? We don't even get words? Nice end cutscene. Yeah, no, beautiful. So, after saving the world from space cancer... Wait, it just ends. We ran out of budget. Oh my lord. Okay. GG. Thank you. Oh boy, time for 4 hours of credits. I think I can skip them if I press the start button. I'll let the credits run through. So, here's how I feel. By the way, Rei, voiced by Carla Tassara, Marizidi, Atsuko Tanaka. We haven't even seen Rei. That's the DLC. You wouldn't know this unless you went to the store page and or already have this. So, who the fuck is Rei? It's the it's the legally distinct not Zero character that we will see when I start the DLC in a moment. Just think, in 3 hours and 20 minutes we get to see Jack's message leaver. If you want to see it, go to Discord. Mortonard was so kind to actually search all the way for it. I posted a screenshot thanks to the timestamp, and it's there. We're not gonna sit through the 4 hours of cutscene credits for the backers. Sorry, backers. The fact that they got Matt Mercer and you alone in that mess of a game. You bought the DLC for that? I got it because I backed the game. I just got that on top of it. I did not spend more money on it after I backed it. And back when I backed it, there was no way of knowing it was going to turn out like this. I'm sorry. I did what I did. I bought the DLC, no regrets. That's also perfectly fine. Ray Romano from Everyone Loves Raiders again? It could be. I don't know. Mighty.
Possessing great and impressive power or strength, especially on account of size. The mighty nature inside a tiny man can make the hardest task routine. And the smallest spark in a mighty man can power the impossible dream. 20XX, we living in the future now, getting by a little better than we used to now.
Are you for real? I'm sorry, you didn't have the budget to give it a proper ending. You didn't have a budget to make it a good game. You didn't have the budget to give us anything but a 3-piece slideshow where we get picked. We don't even get picked up, our friends. We meet our friends when Trinity in her I'm a sexy girl robot form gets a new body now that I don't even know what they do to her. They put a thing on her and then suddenly she looks more like Call, which is funny because now she looks like one of the designs I think that were originally suggested to have Call in that people could vote on. But I might be wrong here. But you have a rap over the end credits that I'm talking over so that you don't actually hear it. When I started hearing the voice, I was thinking, where's the subtitles? Because if you're hearing impaired, if you just prefer subtitles like I do, it would be really nice to be able to read this. Yeah, if you want to hear this and or know the lyrics yourself, look them up on YouTube or something. I stopped caring. So, Mighty Number 9, from what I've played through so far, is absolutely baffling in the choices they made. It was designed by Concept, the company of Keiji Inafune. I think still exists, been bought by, I want to say, Level 5 and has done nothing since. I might be wrong on that one. But the game was actually made by Inti Creates, which did a whole bunch of games and among other things also did the Mighty Gunvolt series. They did, I want to say, all of the Mega Man Zero games, ZX Advance. They've done a ton of games. They've done a bunch of games, not all of them great, but usually all of them mostly competent from the ones I have seen. This game is wild. It's clear that it's supposed to be the new next Mega Man. And clearly they have good ideas. Like, I really like the idea that at least some of the weapons that you unlock don't just act as weapons that you use once, maybe during a boss fight or during that check if you know how to use your abilities thing in one of the last stages. But they actually have a secondary use, like the helicopter thing. Hold the button, jump higher. Hold the button, float down. By the way, it uses ammunition. That's nice. That's a nifty idea. But I want to say it's been done in the Mega Man X games too, so that's not new. But it's nice to use that in a way, I guess. I want to say I haven't, outside of the boss fights, I haven't really used most of the weapons. What are they? The transformations we've unlocked? Because there didn't seem to be any need. Maybe I played the game wrong. Maybe if you actually go through the trouble of reading up on the abilities you get, the game becomes dramatically more straightforward. I don't know. With the amount of stupid in it, the ending theme, Mighty, composed by Raheem Megaran Jarbo and a bunch of people. I bet you're all wonderful people and the song is really good. I just can't, sorry. Skip the next part. Yes. Oh wait, I didn't press skip all. We're not going to watch the backer credits, sorry. Ain't nobody got time for it. Oh! Sorry. Post credits. We're Marvel now.
Synthetic heart routine makes it possible for robots to evolve ethically, to grow responsibly.
Mega Man X.
This will revolutionize the science of robotics, the fate of all robots, of all mankind.
You got lucky, that's all. And cleaning up your own mess doesn't make you a visionary. Besides, who can guarantee the behavior of robots left to their own devices, evolving on their own? This heart of yours is unnecessary, and worse, dangerous. I remain unconvinced, Bill.
Don't call me that. My name is William White. I'll show you. I'll show you and everyone else who doubted me.
Is this the hook for the DLC story?
Then only time will tell if this mighty number 9, this Beck, is a blessing or a curse.
The perfect way to end the game.
New content in extra mode is here.
That That line is the perfect way to end the game itself. It will remain to be seen whether Mighty Number 9 is a blessing or a curse. If you really want to play a Mega Man-like game, or a Mega Man clone, whatever you want to call them, and you can really stomach stupid things, unnecessarily dumb things, go ahead. As it stands, just play one of the other Mega Man games. Any of the countless games like it that have been made that are great, or better at least. Inafune wanted to build a franchise before finishing his first game. They announced that they had been working with a studio to make a not an animated movie, a live-action movie, while also working on an animated series. I found the website for that earlier today because I was working on the thumbnail for all of this when it goes to YouTube. And the website where they announce that they are about to sign the contract with a studio to make an anime out of this for like, was it 30 episodes, 22 minutes? That spoils the story of the game. It tells you the plot. Why? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you make a multimedia franchise, but before the thing that is supposed to start it is even out, you start spoiling things? I knew about Trinity already because I looked at that. I expected it to be some big bad evil robot, and spoilers, I was right. But the hubris, the audacity to think all of this. And one last thing, and then we will take a short break. I can quickly desalt, and then we can check out the DLC. I said that earlier. People in charge, I think, ruined this game with dumb, tone-deaf, stupid decisions. There's one thing that at the time, even if you didn't care about the game, if you remember from like 8 years ago, you might know about this because it made mainstream news in the gaming world. The final trailer for Mighty Number 9, Masterclass, I think they titled it, got released when the game was about to launch. And there's an infamous line in it. Yada yada yada, beat bad guys so hard that they'll cry like an anime fan on prom night. Now that's dumb. I won't go into it any deeper than this, it's just a dumb line. But besides the fact that it's stupid, this game exists because people like I got suckered into backing it. I want to say the overlap between people who watch and enjoy anime and the people who backed this game is large. So already not the smartest move to try to be cool and alienate your audience that made you the thing that you're selling now. That's not the point. Another thing you need to know about Mighty Number 9 to fully appreciate my anger right now is, while the game had been delayed 3 times before it finally released, Concept went like, we're gonna start another Kickstarter. And they launched another Kickstarter for, I forgot what it's called, Red Ash, it depends on how you read it, Legacy or something like this. Very much a Mega Man Legends clone, because if you know, you know, but if you don't, Mega Man Legends 2 ends on a cliffhanger. There was supposed to be more. A 3 never was made because Capcom was a bullshit company at the time, still is, cowards, make a Mega Man Legends 3. Anyway, so they went like, hey, if we can make a Mega Man game with Mighty Number 9, we can make a Mega Man Legends game with Red Ash. It's a play on words. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. Which was also supposed to have an anime. So you're working on making an anime with money from the people that probably like anime and gave it to you to make things like an anime, and then you insult them. Those people that signed off on that script for the trailer probably are also the ones that went like, yeah, no, that dog boss fight in the prison is perfectly fine. Just have a boss fight where if the game decides that it doesn't grow the eye back, or it doesn't take damage while eating the enemy, you just wait another 30 seconds. You could potentially, if the game doesn't want you to, be stuck in there until you die, because you don't get a chance to damage it. It's unlikely, but it's possible, based on what we've seen. Why would you make that like that? Never has planning for multimedia franchise from zero ever worked out. DCEU. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. That 4 million was gonna get them real far trying to make 5 different projects. I mean, yeah, no, I don't know why they would ever think that would work. I guess it's like using it as leverage, you know, to go with, hey, we raised all of this money just showing this, so clearly other companies can now give us money because we were able to achieve all of that on just this budget. I don't know, it's... In a way, I'm happy it backfired because hopefully the people behind it learned their lesson. I don't know. I like to think that. Jack, look, boss rush mode. Don't you want to go back and fight all of those fun bosses again? No, I do not actually. Inafune also had a fixation on pandering to his Western fans and Western market in general. Okay, I get the wanting to sell your product. I fully get that. But why would you alienate your arguably largest demographic? Just like Modern put it. Like it makes no sense. I really think these decisions were made by people in suits who don't understand why people actually enjoy the thing that they enjoy. Yeah, reminds me of that Mean Girls musical movie trailer that said it's not your mom's Mean Girls. Okay, so what is it then? And if it's not like the thing that it's based on that people enjoyed, which is why you were able to do this, why do you want me to still watch it? I don't... I'm pretty sure there's a reason why you want to follow that logic, or not you, but the marketing people behind that, I guess. I just don't follow. I just don't.
Go ahead and choose your next...
The Million Destroyer in the mood. It's not your mama's Mean Girls. This one is bad. Oh boy. So that was Mighty No. 9 base game. As you can very clearly tell, this is not a version of Zero from the Mega Man franchise, as is evident by the totally not same design. You know, this game came out way before AI, like art and stuff was a thing. Nowadays, you would just tell an AI, make me a picture of Zero from the Mega Man X series, but make it look edgy. And you would get that. Before we get into this, I need another short break. Everybody, let's take a deep breath. I will be doing that off screen in a moment. The DLC was released at the same time as the base game, if I recall correctly. However, there's hope. Maybe they made the DLC in spare time they had, or it was made by a different team. I do not know that. There's a chance it might have fixed all the problems that the base game had. I don't think so, but it would be nice. Unfortunately, I need to go run some errands, been procrastinating grocery shopping. Groundhog, thank you for being here. Sorry you procrastinated. It's fine though to take breaks. Go get on that grocery shopping because you need food and stuffs. So get on that. Don't say this to get rid of you. I'm saying this because you need to buy things. It's also just such a big thing now with movie musicals, where they try really hard to be as non-musical-ish as possible. Doesn't that defeat the point though? Like, why make a musical then? Anyway, BRB. I'm back! I needed to channel some energy. I have made a plan that after the stream I'm gonna go into the kitchen where I put a bag of cookies that the host company gives people when you book these places in Denmark that we went to. We took that along because they're nice cookies. Fun enough, they're also like the cheapest ones money can buy. I've had a few this morning. They are so good. And after the stream, I'm going to treat myself for suffering through all of this. I will take a small handful of cookies and I will push them into my mouth and I will try to not choke on them. Talking about choking.
I've heard him use the name Thunder before. Is that where he is hiding? We are being hacked by an outside source. They are trying to steal our location data.
Can you steal location data?
Dr. White, I cannot stop the attack from here. We need to neutralize the culprit directly.
Can you steal somebody's location data? I would think you can just copy it or learn it, but you cannot steal it because they're still located there.
They have some guts to target us directly. Can you tell who it is?
Checking their access location now. This is... It seems to be coming from a Cherry Dynamics lab outside the city.
For a moment I was expecting the call is coming from inside the building. I've stolen your location data. Welcome to the void. That would be funny. Oh yeah, sorry I missed your comment earlier, Evie. Play Rosenkreuz still at? Maybe one day. Maybe in one of the future Jack solo streams. For those of you that don't know, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. It's German words, so I do it the German way. Rosenkreuz Stilet, I don't know, is a kind of cuter version of a Mega Man clone, I guess. I don't actually know the story, but it's basically the classic Mega Man games, but all the characters are girls. And there's like magic and stuff, instead of like, which explains why you have these weapons. I think that's the basics. That's not bad.
My former employer want. Beck, I need you to investigate this immediately.
Got it. I will head that way now.
I've heard him use...
Okay, that's the thing we heard earlier. No, thank you. I made a mistake, sorry, I didn't mean to listen to it again. I didn't expect that. Played Gunvolt 1 and 2 as well, they weren't bad. Isn't there a third one out already?
All set?
I think I have 1 and 2, but I don't think I've played much of them. Okay. We're just gonna grab things. Oh look, it's purple. Pinkish?
Watching you. You're a predator as well.
A predator? Professor, a stranger...
I'm a predator?
Beck seems to have encountered something. Professor,
Oh my
how
God.
should...
Son!
Huh? I lost my comlink. But how could...
I am Ray, and you.
The Raw looks like Dialga and Palkia in Pokemon. Am I actually doing damage? Oh, I wanna say it was... Which one is one on the Super Nintendo? Mega Man 7? If I recall correctly, that one had a secret password you could use to unlock a one-on-one battle game with Mega Man and Bass. I wanna say I've played that a bunch back in the day. Just because it was a really cool idea. Did I just delete that person? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no fair. Alright. Also, is this not canonically set after the end of the game, because the fact that people aren't iffy about being in this location seems weird to me. Like, we even got, look at this, we even got a reflection at the bottom of the screen because there's water. Somebody cared.
That's more like it.
Somebody really cared when making this game.
I needed that.
Are they zombies? Are they alligators?
That's more like it.
Does it matter? Oh. Okay. But they had the cyber stuff going on. That's why I dashed. Alright. Oh wait. I should do it like this.
That's more like it.
I've not tried Gun Vault 3. If you ever do, I would be interested in your opinion on it. There you go. Just so much to play, you know. Yes, we are in a way blessed with the amount of actually good games. Jack destroying critical infrastructure? Nah, I'm sure all of this is just here for fun. Now I got them. I don't think I did anything different from before, but you know, what do I know? Such as this one. Oh, Tifa. Oh, Tifa. Alright. What are they? They look really creepy. In a cool way, I guess. It's like half alligator, half skeleton, half... I don't know. Oh look, worms. Moaning in pain.
Why am I alive?
Me on Monday mornings. Mostly it's about the dread of having to go to work, but... Well, not dread, more of the idea that I have to do this for another like 40 years of my life. Work itself isn't that bad. Oh, I see what you do here. I'm out of ammo. I want to say, this fight is actually cool because the moves are telegraphed, as in you can actually react to them. I don't know. It has the best credits, so it is. That is really sweet of you to say, Tifa. Alright. That was lame. Oh, come on. Prick. Nope. Why did I stand there? I needed that. I was about to say I actually made an interesting looking boss fight. Yeah, it was fun to play. Like, this boss fight was better than any of the ones in the base game. Oh my god, go away, please. How do I get up there? Wait. How are you supposed to get up there? Is there a platform here that I can use? Because I want those. Nope. Oh, you can hold on to that! Oh. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I did not see that. That was sheer luck.
That's for life.
Wow. I know, right? I didn't think that would work. It seemed, I don't know, kind of not straightforward to do it like that, but like, why would your instinct be to take that platform and go with a running leap and go like,
My answers. Of him!
What do you want with the professor?
slap him.
You know this man.
Of course. The professor created me. I won't let you near him in this state. You're completely out of control.
I'm on Ray's side.
Will tell me exactly where I can find him.
Looking for a DLC for this game I don't have, just a retro Minecraft skin for back and the instant death mode. You can only use that skin in instant death mode. What? Why? Oh look, now she has a health bar. That's neat. Oh, and she's faster. Yeah, I need to... Yeah, we're gonna swap to this weapon. Okay, this is kind of too easy. Oh, close up. Roar of time kind of thing, which does exactly nothing. Can't hit you up there. Ha! Saw that coming. Ah, oh, how dare you jump, Lim.
Come on.
Alright. How dumb are these therefore? I mean, again, I don't know if a decision by the developers or the people in charge, you know?
You live without devouring your prey. How? I'm falling apart. So cold. I must feed.
So she's just hangry. Is that it? Looked like you could have grabbed the ledge from the ground with a helicopter head? Possibly. I didn't even try that. Fair enough. That could have worked. Yeah.
Beck, are you alright? What on earth is going on over there?
Not much for Minecraft skin has any appeal anyway.
Everything's okay.
I'm
fine. I battled against an unidentified robot. A female wearing a red cloak.
Never really got into Minecraft, so
Our database has no...
it makes sense if you want to get even more sales, you make Minecraft things.
The enemy's gone for now.
You know, game base overlap.
Good work out there, Beck. Let's go over the details once you're back home.
Details. Is there a story?
Go ahead and choose.
Are you... So, the DLC starts with a transmission of Ray wanting answers from Dr. White. You then go to this location to fight the Vermilion Destroyer, because clearly she seems distressed and slapping things fixes them in this game, which you do. And then you get told, oh yeah, come back, we'll talk about this. And then
What should we?
nothing.
You've grown.
There's nothing. Not game. Wait, yes, the tips aren't game options. No. There's nothing. About Ray's special actions. Inside the bonus race stages, Ray can be used as a playable character. What bonus stages? Ray is able to destabilize and absorb enemies at the same time with her direct attacks. I feel like that should have been in the base game already. Okay, so... Oh, wait, was that it? You need to select Ray and then you get into the DLC proper. Okay. You skipped a lot of info. Yes, I did. I want to learn by doing. So you play the whole game with a new character and that's for DLC? That would have been neat, but no, you don't even get to do that.
That's all I have.
She literally has the number 0 on the side of her face. Come on.
All the evidence I found will be lost.
Not 0, people.
Well, it's cells.
Alright.
Maybe the Colosseum would have enough. Will the lunatics never
She's mighty number 0, of course.
smashing into each
Yes, but also, like, how much more of a nose do you want to be?
Sunder Technologies. That name certainly rings a bell. Perhaps I should try to learn more.
Alright. Airway started 0. Also true.
So this is Sunder Technology.
Okay, so we don't actually get to play, I guess?
A familiar sound. There's something about the screams. Almost beautiful.
Ray would get along really well with a blade
Crisis,
robot.
but it should make for an excellent hunting ground.
Alright. So just because we just skipped over it, let's actually read it, because now we actually get to play as Ray in a own story. Alright. Attack with a claw. Slice enemies in front of a player. Alright. Press the dash button to tackle, to charge forward and damage enemy. Alright. Fair enough. Tackle action shares certain properties with back's accelerate action. There's a crouch dash and a quick fall. Okay. Keep up constant pressure with Ray's claw and tackle attacks. This is the key to Ray's battle style. More mashing. Okay. Ray's health meter will undergo a change after a certain amount of time has elapsed as a result of Excel deterioration. Taking damage during that period will result in more damage than usual. Alright, to recover from the state, Ray must absorb Excels or use a Excel recover. Alright, basically Berserker mode. Oh, that's a lot. I don't see why for normal enemies you wouldn't just do this. This seems to work just fine so far. Can I also absorb by just... You can also just do this, alright. This seems much nicer than Beck's gameplay. Yeah, no, I'm abusing the hell out of this. Can you hold the dash? Oh, I haven't tried that. Yeah, but it just does this. There isn't a huge difference in the distance. Like, this is when I hold it, and this is what I just did earlier when I just kept pressing it. This reminds me of all the games where you get like a sword kind of weapon and you get this like spinny saber jump. This reminds me when you get... I thought I had to go down here. That's 100% on me. Reminds me of when you get the screw attack in Metroid games. Yes, yes. Same kind of feeling. Except if I recall correctly, with a screw attack you have to like jump in a certain way. And here it's just not bad. Can we get... Alright. It's also much more fast-paced, which is neat. But... Alright. Little combo move, that looks neat. Alright. Hey, knew it. Oh, she mad. That didn't nearly look like the aftermath. It should have been after that. Should have been way more destruction.
These haywire machines, they smell different. Taste different. There's something about the cells in these
See, Tiny Indie. Yeah, I mean...
familiar. I can't help myself. I want more. Yes, more. I must have more!
So clearly they have the budget to do cutscenes.
Dedication to robotics.
Why didn't we get that for the outro?
Sort of sentiment he would say to me. The heartless monster. Could there be some connection? Some reason these Sonda cells taste so familiar?
This feels kind of Naruto villain arc.
The more I will learn.
How many stages does this DLC have?
Go ahead.
Oh, it's the whole thing. It's the whole damn thing. Okay. Which one of these was the easiest? I do not recall. I want to say this one.
System ready? Go!
Alright. I'm not sure if I want to redo all of these. How do you get down there? As in, through that thing. I'm not sure I want to replay through all the stages just because it's a new character. Like... I don't know if that's worth it. Why do you not take damage? Okay, there we go. I didn't realize there was a platform where it moved. This is not going well. One really nice thing about this spinny thing is when you bump into an enemy that doesn't instantly get defeated by this, you bounce back. So you don't need to worry about, oh, I dashed into an enemy when I shouldn't have, because the game just throws you back. Yes, thank you. Why would you put a slope there like that? Clearly I don't remember anything from the level designs. No, let go! Oh god. Alright. She can destroy everything except for those blocks. Alright. How does the... Oh god, I remember the stage suddenly. Can I die from lack of food? It'll just get really weak. Oh, okay. That's neat. At least you don't die if you don't attack things for too long. Alright. How are you supposed to get through these? Like, I can hold on to it for some reason. Oops. That should have destroyed me. If I did not take away the back-only obstacles, I don't know. Let's double check if I've got a move that I already forgot about. Crouch dash. Hold down while jumping and do the dash. I've done that. I want to say there has to be a way, because like, I can get through this. But let's use the missile. Yeah, exactly. Maybe here there's a new way to go? Yes! There! It's on the right. I just fell onto the thing. Yeah, for a second I really thought we did that. Now you do this, then we go over here. We hide down here. Then we hide again. This time we don't touch that. All right. Yes. Okay, like that. Oh, that's nice. You do take damage during that. Oh my god. No, that... I want to say I should be able to do this, but... You go away, please. It's kind of bullshit that you have to take damage for this. Oh, I'm playing wrong. And there's enemies in there, of course. Alright. Come over here, please. No! Why did she not hold... You saw me jump next to the platform. Why did she not grab it? Alright. Yes, please hurt me for making it through the stage. Come on. Oh my god, stop dropping enemy. Please. Please. Alright, made it. Oh my... What killed me? As much as I love watching you play the same levels again, I got to head off for a meeting. Thank you for witnessing the end of Mighty Number 9 with me. I hope it was everything you wanted it to be, Modernot. And have a wonderful meeting. Kick butts, have fun, whatever the meeting is about. I hope it's everything. We will suffer for you. Ray is tough to play. Yeah, she at once easier and more difficult. It's weird. Alright. Boss fight. Try a real boss fight, yeah. We don't even get a story bit. Yeah, why does she do no damage? Also, for telling me you want answers, there is surprisingly little in terms of the story. That was on me. I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't realize that destroys all the blocks. I figured it would get smaller or something. Health refill? Yes, thank you. Alright. Alright. This is... Didn't I do the spinny thing? Shouldn't I have gotten bounced back? Alright. Oh my god. If you do the spinny move on the ground and you destroy the block in front of you and that one has one above it, that means one falls on you and does quite a bit of damage. And I don't know why I'm too stupid to realize that. I don't know where I was supposed to go to dodge that. But we gotta heal. Come on. Oh my god, stop standing inside of me. That's mean. Why are you invincible? Yeah, no. I don't think this DLC was made for me. I feel like I might be able to do the sniper stage. Maybe, I mean the boss fight, simply because that guy doesn't move. When did I take this much damage? You backed it, it was made for you. They didn't ask my input when they did this part, I can tell you that much. Alright. Heal. Yeah, I wanna say she is much harder because of the amount of damage you take over time. that you might not necessarily recover if you're unlucky. And or not thinking ahead. Come on. If you make any mistakes, yeah, basically, which I never make mistakes, you know, that's my thing. That's what I'm known for in the world. Yeah, no, does it start me back at the checkpoint?
System ready? Go!
No, it does not. Alright.
Go ahead and choose your next.
Do I try another level? Let's do the Capitol building. The sniper fight was actually surprisingly easy. The question is, can I make it through the stage? Alright, enemies don't respawn in this game, right? Unless they're these invisible ones later in the game. Which for some reason do. Alright. One. No bonfires here, as far as I know. Yeah. It took me a second to realize that's a Dark Souls reference. It's so obvious. We're just gonna stand here for a moment, which is also not great as Ray, but better than getting hit. Alright. Oh wait, but this one doesn't have any checkpoints. This is gonna go swimmingly, I'm gonna tell you. Just get through there, come on. Oh god, there's a... I forgot about this room. How are you supposed to get up there as her? Even you've played through the DLC, do you unlock additional like forms or like extra moves with her that make you able to jump higher or float or whatever? I didn't play through the DLC, alright. Then this will be a learning experience for both of us. I'm not gonna risk that. I tried but noped out. Yeah, I see why. I wanna see if I can beat at least one stage, you know, because... How do I reach you up there? We're gonna try the ice level. I wanna say with the claws, the ice pillars might be easier. I hope. Now, the big question is, do I remember the stage being easy because of me using the weird blade thing to just float everywhere? Or is it actually easy? Oh my god, come on. Alright. As long as we make it to the checkpoints, we're good. Oh my lord. How did I not get destroyed there? Happy about it. Do I understand it? No. Checkpoint, yes. Oh, health pickup. Alright, this is not going horribly so far. And with this you can kind of spam that. Yeah, maybe not. Alright. The problem is getting hit. Now. Calm down. Fuck my life. Oh, come on, that should have gone the other way. Health pickup, please. Yes. Why does she not? Really? I guess you can't hold on because ice. Oh god, I forgot this part. At the end of the spinny attack, there is a moment where you are completely open for damage. And you're still spinny, so it looks like you shouldn't take damage, but you do. That was not skill. That felt like complete luck. Oh my god. Alright. At least, thanks to the amount of spinning I'm doing, which at least to me starts sounding kind of annoying. We're getting through stages quickly. If I can make it through a stage. Annoying. Nope. I cannot hit her. My plan is backfiring. Yeah, nope, that... Okay. We made it here with 7 attempts. Oh wait. I got punished for not immediately walking because I was checking if there was a checkpoint pickup. The problem is you lose all your HP, yes. Why is there no pickups? What? How did I do that? Because if I can just do that more... Nope. It's just shy of one-hit kill mode in boss fights. Yeah! How did I do the thing where she fell on her butt and took damage? And when she was stunned for a moment? How did I trigger that? Did I destroy all the blocks fast enough? Is that it? So annoying! Alright. I could have healed. No, I'm an idiot. I actually had a health pick. No! I slid part. It's alright. Okay, the trick is to get rid of the blocks fast enough. Does it tick down while I'm frozen? Because... goddamn. I want to be able to just beat one boss. Nope. If only the attack would allow you to go up. I didn't walk away fast enough. But now we know how to make her fall. And if I can just use that enough. Nope. I cannot. Healing. For a second I thought it was gonna start me off with just one slice of health. Oh, come on, please. Alright. That did it. No, no, I'm a moron. No, no. No. I don't think I'll be able to do it with a claws. I need to like dash left and right through the thing. Assuming gaming position. I'm leaning forward. You can look at my forehead some more. No. I feel like this is a bit too punishing. I was fast enough.
Game over.
All right, quit your lollygagging. It's up to us to stop those rampaging bots.
I'm gonna stop all the robots right now. Yeah. So that was my attempt to check out the Ray DLC. I feel like if you add story, like the Ray DLC seems to have a story that actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a thing. Mighty number 9 Ray DLC synopsis. Let's see if I can find what happens on the internet. So, here we go. This is courtesy of MightyNumber9Fandom.com. After defeating the 8 mighty numbers, Ray went on to fight Trinity but fainted after battling her. Okay, so the cutscene makes you lose then. A crew was assigned to transport her to Sunder Technologies to receive further care, but as a result of her deterioration's resurfacing, she woke up in a fit of despair. She admitted a wound. I don't Oh my god. There's a sequel. There is a sequel to Mighty Number 9. Okay, let me collect my thoughts. Thank you for the GG. I don't feel like I deserved it. Story-wise, there's a sequel. Okay, let's talk about this. So first, about the game. I feel like if you release a game and then you make a DLC add-on which contains a whole new character with a whole new story, I don't think the difficulty should be that much of a jump compared to the base game. Given the level select screen, I would argue that they expect you to play through the whole game first. I mean, if you own the DLC, the Million Destroyer thing is always there, so you could do this very early on if you wanted to. I don't think you should. It is unfortunately the best level with the coolest fights. The problem I have is that playing as Ray doesn't come with a difficulty setting, and it's basically a delayed one-hit kill mode. Because every boss is designed so that there's a period of time where it will whittle down your HP. So really, I want to say after like the second or third go around of you actually being able to damage them, you will be at a point where you have 0 HP and being touched by anything will kill you. I don't think I'll play through the DLC off stream myself. Would I have liked to for the story, because even though cliche, it seemed at least different and maybe it could have ended up better than the base game? Yes. But you give us a kind of cool character with different just enough different gameplay that it feels fresh, and I would have liked to continue, but you make it so prohibitively difficult that why? I don't get that. Shame, cause the playstyle looked fun, but the game isn't made for her. Yes. If the HP ticking down was slower, maybe it would have worked. If the bosses were slightly redone so that they give you more opportunity to actually attack them, it could have worked. The way it stands now is basically a test of your patience and or ability to learn the patterns, learn in which instance you can do damage, how far to stay away from the enemies, because now you're a melee character. It's a shame. For the story, what I can glimpse from the Mighty Number 9 fandom article, Ray does actually have her own story through the rest of the thing, which doesn't seem horrible. Basically, it's the Zero story again. Spoilers, not spoilers, because I mean she looks like Zero. What else could they have done? Now, there's a game, Mighty Gunvolt Burst, which is like an 8-bit kind of game that got released a year after Mighty Number 9 got released. And again, I stopped caring. Spoilers, but there, spoilers. She is in Mighty Gunvolt Burst, which takes place after Mighty Number 9. You will learn this at the very least during her campaign, because it references back to this game. So I don't know if Mighty Gunvolt Burst story. The story takes place after the events of Mighty Number 9 and during the events of Azure Striker Gunvolt. Mighty Number 9 got a sequel. Mighty Gunvolt wasn't bad. I have Burst but haven't played that yet. Okay. Alright. Maybe the next time I get to do a solo stream, we're going to try to do Mighty Gunvolt Burst. It could be good. I don't know. At least I would hope so. Looks kind of like a... I'm still going through the Wikipedia article, the wiki article. Looks kind of like it's a crossover between Azure Striker Gunvolt and what we just played. Yeah, I'm not gonna go any further down this rabbit hole. Mighty Number 9 sucks. For every step forward it takes, for every good moment that there's at least 2 that will make you think, why am I playing this? And there'll be plenty where you will be considering getting a refund. Hopefully you encounter those moments before the time elapsed where you can get a refund. This game is bad. Meh. There's Mighty Number 9, Mighty Gunvolt Burst, and 5 Gunvolt only games. Were they always supposed to be like a crossover thing? Do they share the same universe? It's like a... Actually, if you can answer it, please go ahead, but if I don't learn this, I'm fine too. I don't know. Please don't look it up on my behalf. I need to purge Mighty Number 9 from my system. Because... yeah, I don't know. So, there's the thing though. I didn't learn from my mistake with Mighty Number 9. I backed something else on Kickstarter. This music fits that moment so beautifully. I haven't actually played it. Oh no. If we're ever gonna play it on stream, it's gonna be years from now, I think. It's unlikely that it's anytime soon. But I grew up with Shenmue. Shenmue taught me English. Not the way they speak, even though sometimes it does. But Shenmue is what expanded my vocabulary and my ability to understand spoken English and written English beyond the scope of school English. And I played Shenmue 2. I never actually finished that one, but I remember being so sad when Sega announced that the Dreamcast was gonna be discontinued. They ran out of money because of a bunch of very dumb decisions. And eventually Yu Suzuki left, but there was a Kickstarter for Shenmue 3. And I backed that. And technically, I think I own 2 copies now. I have a history of backing things on Kickstarter that go very sideways from my perspective. Because when Shenmue 3 launched on Kickstarter, I backed it to get a copy on Steam. And then, before the funding period was over, they announced that they did a cooperation with Epic of Unreal Engine fame, and that they would use Unreal Engine, but as part of that deal, Shenmue 3 would now be exclusive to the Epic Game Store. I hate Epic Game Store for multiple reasons. So I was one of the people that complained about this, and I guess I'm one of the reasons why they eventually caved and still gave people Steam codes after a year when it finally, 6 months, a year, I don't recall, when it finally released on Steam. So I have it on Epic Game Store. I think they also gave it away for free at some point. I have it on Steam. I only ever backed 2 things on Kickstarter, and they were Mighty Number 9, which we've just witnessed didn't turn out great, and Shenmue 3, which was so good that it was on sale at a very steep discount very soon after it got released. So I'm not doing well with my investments in this. I want to also stream the Shenmue games at some point. I don't know when, because I feel like we also would need to do that in like winter, because that's where the first game at least is set, to like fully like capture that, but one day. From what I thought you were gonna say Nightcry. I don't know what Nightcry is. I'm gonna Google that. I might regret that. 6 out of 10. Got a whopping 206 reviews on Steam in 8 years. Which sounds great. Set on a cruise ship. The trailer doesn't even load for me. Yeah. Exploration, puzzle, point and click, third person. I don't know what the Kickstarter showed about Nightcry, but I just clicked through the trailer. That's the first thing that plays when you go to the Steam page. It doesn't look great, and it certainly doesn't look like a game I would be looking into. Spiritual successor to Clock Tower. Also haven't played those. It's bad. Okay. I'm looking for sailors. The worst thing with Shenmue is, if you actually play it, I think even to like, it has aged. It has aged tremendously. But if you played it at the time, it was pretty amazing, I want to argue. I don't know if there's an option in the game that you can like choose, but the conversations, which are all fully voiced, only advance, if I recall correctly, if you press a button. So you can have moments where, spoilers, you will be looking for sailors, and Ryo Hazuki, the main character, goes to a random person and goes, "I'm looking for sailors." And when you decide to press a button and when it swaps to the other person, "I don't know any sailors." And then you press the button again, and then the conversation keeps going. It's also funny at times because, like, being better at English now, there are some weird choices in the script. I will not spoil it, no. We will get there when we get there. I mean, you are all free to go look up Shenmue yourself, play the game yourself. They're really good games, but they're also really easy to make fun of. If that's your kind of thing. I haven't seen that much red Metacritic scores. I don't know. I feel like every time I hear somebody's trying to make a spiritual successor to something, there's a good chance that's gonna backfire, but maybe I'm just burned from Mighty Number 9. Somehow Palpatine returned vibes. I don't want to like disrespect anybody, but I really think at least a part of a writing staff for Shenmue doesn't speak English as their first language. I don't know, or if those were all like actual choices that they made to do it like this for some reason. It seems sometimes very like stiff and stilted. Not because of the fact that it's a game from 24 years ago, but the way it's written, like the words that are being used. But maybe that's just trying to translate a language, Japanese, into English, which can be somewhat archaic from my understanding. I don't know. Don't get me started on failed inspired indie games. I will not get you started on failed inspired indie games. I will instead choose to go to bed, I think. Let me check. At least according to his schedule, Benjima should be going live soon. He isn't yet. Let me see if I can get an update on that. And then we could go on a raid to try to de-mighty number 9. Discord is starting. I need something new and I need those cookies. I know it's not a great idea to eat a handful of cookies straight before you go to bed, but I really feel like I deserve them. Yeah. Discord just says starting on my computer. Alright. We do the thing where I look at my phone to find information. Doesn't say anything. Actually, I have 100% achievements in Mighty Gun Vault. So you really liked it then? In my mind, I'm thinking if Mighty Gun Vault was good, Mighty Gun Vault Burst or whatever it was, has to be at least okay, right? Because like, why wouldn't it be? Why would they go backwards? Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe at some point. Like it was a shorter game. 4.7 hours to beat it with all 3 characters. Alright, not bad. That sounds good. Maybe I could do that. Alright, I think Benjima is still gonna stream. He has a stream title that seems to have changed, or maybe I'm dumb. I'm gonna set up a raid. We're going to raid Benjima. If he's online, on or around the time the raid happens, awesome. If we're gonna raid into a channel that is offline, fuck you, Benjima. That's just how life works. Let me set that up. Despite my use of words just moments ago, if you cannot come with a raid, please check out Benjima when it's convenient. He is actually, if I see this correctly, going to play Shenmue 2, Shenmue? I will say Shenmue. Shenmue 2 later tonight. Good night. Thank you very much. Friday. As has been said before, Tifa should be back on time, but she can still like freshen up and we can stream together. There she is. There is a chance she might not. Higurashi, there is a chance, I'm sorry, but I'm saying it anyway, there's a chance the train gets delayed, some bullshit happens, and she's gonna be too late for the stream. If that happens, I know, I'm sorry, I can't fix it. If I could pick her up myself, I would. The curse strikes again. If Tifa cannot make it for the stream, most likely I'll be here and do a solo stream, and we'll just have to hate on Tifa while she is gone, again abandoning us, as she does, more and more regularly seemingly. And I have to find something to play. Maybe that other Mighty Number 9 game. I think I might have that. If not, I could buy it if I need to. We will find something. There are plenty of video games in the world, as we've established, and worst case, you'll just have to accept me as a substitute for both of us again. I'll make the train go whoosh. Just do this, do the leaning forward while it drives, and never like lean backwards. Just sit like this the entire time. That's gonna go swimmingly. All right. raid. Benjima, if you can hear this, get your butt online. Oh, you can't actually do this. I was lying to you. Can I do it with a command? Just spam mid-air dash move. That would be very cool. You can raid people if you use the command. There we go. Like I said, maybe see you. I can, but not strength here, so don't worry about me. Thanks, Jack. Okay, then raid cancelled. But I'm not streaming. Why do you have a schedule but there is no stream? Sorry, yeah, you better be. Also, hello Benjima, happy Wednesday. No raid, he's saying it himself. So go check out Benjima's stream whenever it happens. Things happen, I get that, don't worry. Have this. Thank you very much. I will accept this substitute. Substitute. See what I did? Also, since you're doing this, I don't know if you're aware, but the beans are gone. We have eaten all of them. So no more beans, just your love and mine. Thank you very much. Sorry, sweet. So no raid. There goes my plan. That means it's time for me to eat cookies. I've probably explained why, but why you know? Because Tifa's on a work trip. And I'm now going to press this button. I will say thank you everybody for witnessing the suffering through all of Mighty Number 9. We will be back in some shape on Friday. Bye!
Thank you, thank you.